it's Liz. And I am working on some of my upcycle inventory. I had a bunch of stuff in stock at a boutique here in Portland called Iridescent Daydream, and the boutique is changing over to like an e-commerce model, and in the meantime I am taking the opportunity to pull back all of my inventory and rework it. And so I thought I would show you guys a couple of things before I rework them. Okay. All I've done, I right before I moved back into my car, right before I was made homeless for the second time, in one year span or whatever, I learned about double hot water rinsing, or like soaking, and that's when you put the item that you like, the like tie-dyed, ice-dyed item needs to be like, laundered, and then like dyed, rinsed, laundered, and then you do a double hot water rinse after it's dry. And like, it's just like getting a tub of like almost boiling water, or like hottest tub water if your hot water heater gets really hot, and setting the garment in there for like 20 minutes, draining the water, and then doing it again, and then draining the water, and then laundering it again. And that gets out the most dye. It's just the most effective, the most efficient. 10 out of 10, absolutely recommend. And if you purchased something from me before I learned about this, I am sincerely and deeply apologetic from my heart. I'm so sorry. But I know how to do it now, and so anything that you buy from me going forward will be double hot water soaked, and it will not run in any of your laundry. And so let's see some of these befores. Okay, so this is a pair of Wrangler corduroy shorts. They're vintage, and I did color remover on them, and then I put color back into them, and then I did color remover again and put color back into them, and I kind of, the way that I got this green and blue pattern was basically like painting. I painted on these with the dye, and then I used fabric pens to do like the geometric pattern, and I'm just gonna like bump out the geometric pattern on here a bunch, and use a different, I might also see what like an acrylic paint pen looks like on here, because this is all fabric marker. So I'm gonna do a little acrylic paint pen test, probably like right inside here, just to see what that looks like, and see how, like, if I like the dimensionality, if I like what it does on the corduroy. And yeah, and I'll probably do like some more bright green and some more blues and probably some purples in here in some kind of way, So that's my plan for these. I love these. They're super groovy, and I'm really excited to see what they're gonna look like when I'm done. And then I have a couple of these. Well, I've got two crop tops. These are Open Edit, which is like a Nordstrom like brand for like sizes north of like a XL, So this is a 2X, and then I have another 2X crop top, and I'm gonna paint the seams. I'm only gonna paint the seams on this one, like orange and yellow and pink and red probably. And then this one, I'm also going to paint the seams, but in addition to that, I think I'm gonna do some kind of wispy, actiony, like line work on the front too. And then I like the color on the back. I like how romantic this is, and I want to like lean into that, but also bring some more interest to the eye. So I'm gonna do some of that stuff, and some corals and like fuchsias, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, and then I've got these shorts, and these are going to get a lot of cassette tapes, like a lot of cassette tapes, mostly on the back, and then some cassette tapes on the front, and in like similar colors that I'm already have going on here. Yeah, like more pink, more purple, more of this accenting green, maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. And then we've got these shorts. These are like, if these had back pockets, these would be like a holy grail kind of situation for me. Like when I'm thrifting anyway, when I'm looking for stuff to dye. Hold on one second. When I'm looking for stuff to dye, I'm looking for cotton. I'm looking for pants with an elastic waistband and 4 pockets. Cotton, well constructed, like elastic waistband or adjustable waistband with 4 pockets. You know? Oof, what a great day. These only have 2 pockets, but they do have an elastic waistband, and they are cotton. And I did dye them. So, these are them. And I'm just gonna paint the seams. And I think that will help the color show up more too. So I'm gonna paint the seams here and here, and just on the bottoms of the shorts here, you know. And I might play around a little bit with the waistband. However, I'm not gonna hold myself to that because I don't know. So, because I also like it just the way that it is, especially because there's so much color contrast in it. It's still really visually appealing. And if I do, when I do this, paint the seams here, this is gonna bring a little bit more interest, you know, eye interest, and make the colors pop more. So, yeah. So that's my first round of things that I am working on. And I'm working on some color cube magnets, and I'll show you guys those in a different post. And then I'll show you the second round of things that I'm working on in another post too. Okay? All right. Bye. Thank you for being here, pals. I appreciate you.